Hey, Bound community. The video I posted last week, my Joni Mitchell collection, it keeps coming up with a thing that says copyright. So I don't know if the volume for that entire video, I had some music playing in the background, so I don't know if that, it was pretty low, but I know, copyright is an important thing. So I don't know if all the volume was removed because of that or not. So this week, hello Finn, how are you? It's my kitty. She's gonna help us. You're just gonna get to hear my cat meow in the background or in the foreground probably, and then the birds that you probably hear in the backyard. So that's why there's no music playing. So I decided we're going to take a look at Patsy Cline today, the collection that I have. So I bought this a couple years ago. It's a repress. Obviously, it's got the hype sticker on it. I think it's also on the Decca label. Yeah, I love this label. I just think it's so beautiful. You know, I like a lot of labels. I like just the simple, that capital label, like a whole bunch of different kinds of labels, but this one, I'm not sure why, but I just think that's so beautiful. So anyway, I play this a lot because it's greatest hits. You can't go wrong really. All right, this one, always Patsy Cline. I bought this just recently at a record show that I went to. It was $8. It was a little bit less because he gave me a deal with everything that I bought. It's a weird record because it's done by Owen Bradley, but I don't know how to call it exactly. He remixed them, so it sounds, instead of they just sound more easy listening. I always think of Patsy Cline as coming in and blowing the speakers out with her voice and making everyone cry because her interpretation of the songs are so amazing. This is really like easy listening. I'd imagine hearing one of these mixes at like a grocery store or something. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I'll keep it, because I collect Patsy Cline records that I see, but I don't know, this mix is so weird. So it's on this the MCA label with the rainbow, and we'll just move on to something better. This came out maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Walking After Midnight, The Essentials. So, of course, it's a woman, so what did they do? They put it on pink vinyl. There are, other colors of vinyl that one could use, and I just seem to see pink being used for women artists, female artists. You could say, oh no, there's all of these others that are on pink vinyl, but I'm just like, pink is not my favorite color. But Patsy Cline is one of my favorite artists. So I picked this up. I didn't get it right when it came out. And then my record store had it for 20% off or 50% off sometime at a sale, during a sale. So I picked it up then. I'm happy to have it, happy to listen to it. I have to say I don't play it all that often though. This one, Patsy Cline's Story. I picked this up. This is also a double LP. I picked this up at my record store. It looks like in 2021 for $12. What's the label? Again, that Rainbow MCA. I play this a lot. This is definitely a go-to record for me. It's got a lot of really good songs on it. This Patsy Cline 12 Greatest Hits. I got this apparently for $3. It says it's on Decca. It's the MCA label though. It was originally on Decca maybe. I don't listen to this a whole lot. I forget that I even have this really. I don't even know where I got it, but apparently I paid $3 for it. Right. Country Great, Patsy Cline. What is this on? Yeah, still not. Vocalion? not really even sure. Again, this just falls into if I see a Patsy Cline record that I don't have, I'll just pick it up. So this, I actually think I got this at my record store for half price because I know they were having, I remember maybe 2 or 3 years ago they were having a half price on used records, and I know I just like went to the Patsy Cline section and just took all of them because I was like, this is a great chance to get, maybe this isn't one I would have gotten ever because it didn't have a lot of great songs on it, though it does have 3 Cigarettes and an Ashtray, which is one of the great songs of all time. But yeah, I think that's where I got this one. This one, I bought this recently. It's on the Everest label. I got this at Half Price Books not that long ago. It was really dirty. The cover is in decent shape though, and it cleaned up really well and it plays really well. So again, this is just, it's a Patsy Cline record I didn't have, so I grabbed it. This poor cover. This is a Hilltop. Patsy Cline, I Can't Forget You. I don't know. Maybe we could have found a better artist. And I mean, I'm not saying Patsy Cline didn't play guitar, but it's really not how we see her. Like, if we think of Patsy Cline, we don't think of her sitting under a tree in a nice dress, strumming a guitar, and her poor face in this drawing, right? So, yeah, this may have come from that half price sale, I don't know. It's Hilltop, I think I already said that. Reflections, Patsy Cline. This has that sticker from my record shop, so I probably got this during that half price sale. It's an Everest. It's a pretty cool label as well. The Heart You Break, probably the same thing because it's got the same. I just recognized the sticker from the record store. So it's on, oh goodness. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. Anyway, nonetheless, we'll carry on. This is a very recognizable image of her that they use a lot. Portrait of Patsy Cline. This is still in the shrink. It was originally, it doesn't say exact, it's blacked out the actual price, but it was from Kmart. And I don't know, I think this may have come out in the 70s, Portrait of Patsy Cline. This picture is an outtake from this Patsy Cline Showcase, which for me personally is one of the most iconic albums of all time. Not just of Patsy Cline, but of all time. I play this one a lot as well. It's got a lot of great stuff on it. And then, last but not least, this is Patsy Cline Showcase. This, I bought this maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I had a copy that had belonged to my dad, and that's how I, discovered Patsy Cline, was through looking through my dad's record collection when I was a little kid. So I was listening to this when I was like 11, 12 years old, and that was in, trying to think, even, let's see, 75, 76, 77, something like that, so along that time. So I mean, if you think of like 1977 is sort of disco, Saturday Night Fever, stuff like that. So I was listening, I had the Saturday Night Fever album, I had the Grease album, I had that stuff and I played it and I loved it, but I also had this stuff and I played it and I loved it. So I wasn't just paying attention to what was like on the radio, what was on the pop charts. I listened to a lot of stuff like this too, but Patsy Cline in particular just resonated with me. It's like, I mean, no one can grab your heart, and squeeze it and just make you feel things like Patsy Cline right? You know what I mean? I mean, I feel the same way with Joni, with her lyrics, and with the way that she sings her lyrics. But Patsy, I mean, I think sort of Hank Williams does this to me too. You know, it's like, you know, I'll just be in tears through the song sometimes. You know, I love you so much it hurts. Just that sort of thing. So, Patsy Cline Showcase. It's one of my favorite albums. I would say this is my top 3 of favorite albums of all time, and Patsy Cline is just second only to Joni Mitchell to me. So Patsy Cline, you know, has always been like a part of my life, and this album has almost always been a part of my life. It's on the Decca label, which I have already talked about how much I enjoy this label. I just think it's beautiful. You know, it's simple, it's classic, it's all retro now, but it's just gorgeous. So I also find this album to be just gorgeous, and I play it quite a bit. This is one of the top albums that I play. I probably play this. Sorry, that was one of my cats doing something bad. I probably play this at least a couple times a month, but probably more like weekly. I decide to put this on. So yeah, I don't know how many records that was. We'll just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 LPs. I know I have sort of a double greatest hits CD, and then I also have a couple of other things on CD as well. And you know, there was a time I got back into collecting records maybe 5-6 years ago. I still have a number of records from when I, you know, like high school, college. A lot of them unfortunately got sold by my mom in various garage sales for 25 cents a piece, including some that are worth like, you know, $300 or $400 now. Thanks, Mom. But you know, I moved around a lot after college trying to get myself settled, so I couldn't always take, you know, several hundred records with me. So some of them got dispersed, some of them I still have. So I picked up things like Showcase on CD, and then I got like another greatest hits album, so that I always had Patsy with me. But I'm super happy to be back into collecting vinyl and being able to pick up you know, records like this. So I'm always on the hunt for Patsy, for Joni, for Elvis Costello, for a number of other people too. But that's going to wrap it up today for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, vinyl community.